Grow a family and love a child. New numbers show more Americans are choosing to grow their families through adoptions, even here in the Ohio Valley. 7 News anchor Katherine Guyon met with a family who made the choice to love not one, but 2 babies.
We asked ourselves a very important question. Do we want to be pregnant or do we want to be a family?
It started with a question and ended with a simple answer for the Moret family. Stefan and Joelle said they'd had conversations about adoption even before they were married, so the choice was easy. They signed up with an adoption agency, went through the process, and their home was then considered open for children.
They called us and said there's this tiny little newborn infant boy, and so we said, okay.
Parker came to the family in August of 2020 through foster care adoption. Only weeks later, Joelle got another call for a private adoption, and they welcomed Sloan in October.
They're just incredible. We really couldn't imagine our life without them, and it has just been, from day one, it's just been really, really remarkable.
There was no question in Stefan and Joelle's minds that Parker and Sloan were their kids, but one more celebration on Adoption Day would make it official.
Different people who had nothing to do with our case, but just happened to work at the courthouse, they all come to the courtroom on Adoption Day because it's just the best day.
Now Parker and Sloan are happy and healthy.
They are walking, talking, thriving toddlers in every way. They are best friends. It's so interesting to see their personalities come out, and they have very different personalities.
The Morets say with their adoption story, they're trying to change the narrative.
These children were chosen, right? So adoption was chosen for them. We were chosen as their family. And that is definitely something that we like to kind of change the narrative on, is that, you know, let's maybe stop talking about adoptive kids as if they're given up or unwanted or somehow discarded. That's the furthest thing from the truth.
And encourage anyone thinking about growing their family through adoption to continue to learn more.
Whatever dynamic is right for your family, there's going to be an option out there for a kid who's looking for you just as much as you're looking for them.
Reporting in Wheeling, I'm Katherine Guyon, working for you.
The Dave Thomas Foundation for Adoption did a new survey and found that 37% of Americans are considering adoption. That's up more than 10% from previous numbers.